Hello, YouTube. Kyle Dallas Gamer here with another Stellar Blade video. Now, if you guys been seeing my YouTube channel lately, I've been posting a lot of video of Stellar Blade, and I really love this game. This game took me by surprise. Just a little recap of how I got this game and why I got this game. I got it over the holiday during a holiday summer sale. In other words, well, not summer sale, New Year's Eve sale. And obviously, if you guys play PC and through Steam, a lot of games they tend to be cheap, which I got Stellar Blade and Baldur's Gate 3. Those two games, reason why I got them is because, well, obviously because of the discount, but also they had the record of being one of the best games that came out this year, if not last year. And they won a reward. Baldur's Gate won a reward for RPG and Player's Choice, while Stellar Blade won a reward for visual aesthetics. And speaking of visual, without a doubt, this game is kind of like a Gunner game. And the reason why I say kind of like a Gunner game is because, yes, let's be real, let's be honest here. Yes, this game makes you play as an attractive female with an attractive body, and some of the clothing and cosmetics it makes you appreciate her aesthetic body, her sexual body. But as one of the YouTuber reviewers who I've been watching, they pointed this out, and I agree with them 100%. This is where the whole Gunner stuff, sorry guys, kind of stop right there. It's only visual. Everything else is literally a combat game that's kind of like Dark Souls, and more accurately, it's kind of like Sun Wukong. As of me making this video, yes, I play a Sun Wukong from Black Myth Game Science game, and this game right here, Stellar Blade, it reminds me so much of it because there's a lot of similarities with Dark Souls games. And as one of the YouTuber reviewers who reviewed this game, they they noticed that in this game, Eve, the main protagonist, the cute, sexy woman that you play as, she does absolutely nothing. I repeat, nothing sexual in this game. There's no sexual performance. There's no sex scene. There's no like anything related sexually. When people talk about Gunner's, Gunner stuff of this game, it's only the visuals. I repeat, the visual. Everything else is like focus on combat, focus on action adventure, narrative story, and etc. etc. The basic stuff that you see in a video game. And the reason why I really love this game is because it reminded me not just Sun Wukong, but also The Witcher, which, by the way, I played that game and that game is fantastic. I got all the Witcher games, and this game, Stellar Blade, kind of reminded me of The Witcher 3, especially in the middle chapter where you had to run around in the desert and do a little side quest. That right there really did remind me of The Witcher 3, and I love the cutscene. The cutscene is fantastic and is very well made. I will admit though, everything is not perfect, so there is some downside in this game. One of them, and I agree with other reviewers, is that the way they deliver the story, the way they, you know, make the story, how do I say this? The way they present the story, best way I could put it, the way they present the story is kind of weak. The story itself, it's very interesting, very solid, but the way they presented was weak, and especially the writings. When I was watching Angry Joe review about this game, I agree with him that the writing was kind of weak, but the story itself was, very interesting, very philosophical, and very biblical. The main protagonist, her name is Eve, and there's a side character which his name is Adam. And if you guys play the entire game, you guys will know that Adam, he plays a significant role in this game, and there's a lot of biblical references. The skin, the skin suit. That's a biblical reference, believe it or not. In If you guys know anything biblical story, you'll know that Eve, she was naked in the garden. So the skin suit is related to that. Speaking of skin suit, that this is the main focus of this video. In my opinion, guys, the skin suit, and of course, as you can see in the background, the skin suit, in my opinion, is one of the best skin tight suit I ever seen in a video game or in any fictional entertainment media ever. This skin suit is very well designed, and I'm honestly surprised that it's available to the public for anyone to, visually see it, own it, etc., etc. And the reason why I say that is because technically, if we discuss it in the technical terms, Eve is not naked in this skin suit. According to the lore, this is just a very high tech, advanced suit that covers Eve from head to toe. Well, not head to toe, but from neck to toe. And the suit itself is so skin tight that it's essentially flush with her other skin, with her actual skin. And according to the lore, it acts like one, hence the skin suit or a second skin. And this suit looks very amazing. I saw a weird article or a Google article saying that this suit actually makes her harder, or should I say hotter, than nude. And me, I kind of find that funny. But at the same time, just a reminder, Eve, the main protagonist of this game, she does nothing remotely sexual. This game is not a sex game or a dot game or one of those weird porno games that you see in Steam, because Steam has a lot of those for some reason. But this game is purely about the combat, purely about the action adventure, and it's technically rated M for mature, but it's for teenagers. So there's nothing sexual going on. The only thing, I repeat, the only thing sexual is the aesthetics, the visual of the main protagonist, Eve herself. If you guys play this game, you will know that almost every other character in this game is nothing closely sexual in comparison with Eve. Eve is the only thing, that's pleasing in terms of sexuality. And everything else is like, cover up, and best way I could put it, modern, or what's the word? Yeah, modernity, something like that. But yeah, they're all covered up. Eve is the only one that's sexualized in this game, but visually speaking. And the skin suit enhanced that. So what I wanted to say in this video is that the skin suit, it's not just for visual. It's not just without substance, if that makes any sense. No, this skin suit does have substance. It has both a biblical reference narrative, and it has a gameplay feature and purpose in this game. The skin suit is the only cosmetic suit or the cosmetic item in this game that actually affects the character. Every other clothing in this game has zero effect towards the character, except for the skin suit. The skin suit, all it does is disable shield, and it makes the game more harder, more difficult for the player. And the creator of this game, he literally tell people that if you want to have a good time in this game, just wear some clothes. But if you want to make this game harder on yourself, be a little more masochist on yourself, wear the skin suit, go full nude, etc., etc. But it has a purpose, and me, I love that. I love the fact that this skin suit has a purpose. It actually has substance. It's not just purely, visual hollow for, the eye candy. It has a purpose, and this is something that I kind of want to see more in video games. As stated throughout my videos about Soul Calibur and my wish for Soul Calibur 7, I do not want to see game developers hold back. I want them to legit make a very good game. a very good game and not be afraid about politics, censorship, etc. As long as the game or as long as the design relates to the game features. So Soul Calibur 7, if they were to make Ivy sexy, I absolutely support it. As long as Ivy herself is a good character, well made, and of course her moveset dominates the game and it's fun to play. That's all I care about. And I wish to see Ivy to be very sexy, especially the level of sexiness in Soul Calibur 4. Soul Calibur 4, her sexiness was very high, but the gameplay kind of sucked, and that's what hurt the game. But without a doubt, Soul Calibur 4 Ivy, it brought her up in popularity because of her, pleasing aesthetic body. But I wish that the game itself was a little more better. Just like Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, it had an awesome gameplay and a sexy character. And when both of them are combined, this video game thrives. So I kind of I want to see more of this, and I hope in Stellar Blade 2, because they did announce it Stellar Blade 2, they do not hold back. As a matter of fact, I wish to see a return of this skin suit, and I welcome it if they enhance this skin suit. But that's just my opinion. I'll make more videos about this, guys. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, all that jazz, and tell me what you guys think. Cal Dallas Gamer, over and out.